then the all-creating sovereign mind of perfect purity proclaimed this tractate that there is nothing else than all things as the mind of perfect purity. O great Bodhisattva, listen! That all that exists in the way it appears as animated and inanimated, and all that can be vocalized in terms of words and their meaning is the mind of perfect purity. This is as follows. It is not my teaching that anything else than the non-conceptual and obscured mind of perfect purity, which is the dimension of reality, the expanse of the sky, does exist. I teach that the actuation of the mind of perfect purity is given the form of that which appears as sky, wind, water, earth, and fire. The actuation of the mind of perfect purity appears in three ways as the realm of desire, the realm of forms, and the realm of formlessness. The perfect and pure mind's own being unfolds in the teaching of the teacher's three forms of manifestation. The mind in itself, as unceasing pristine awareness, appears as the realm of desire. The actuation of the mind itself appears as the realm of forms, while the mind's own unborn being manifests as the realm of formlessness. The unborn own being of the mind is non-conceptual and the manifestation of truth. The mind itself as manifestation of joy rejoices itself in itself. The mind as manifestation of the mind fulfills its corporeal manifestation, the mind's purpose. Because the six categories of sentient beings, such as the denizens of hell, who have fallen into the suffering of heat, cold, hunger, thirst, idiocy, and dumbness, are equal in terms of the non-conceptual, therefore they are liberated in the reality of suchness. Because the self-originated pristine awareness cannot be conceptualized as an object, the sentient beings are free of karmic imprints and of all faults. Because no good qualities can be acquired, nor any faults be given up, no happiness is to be achieved, nor any suffering to be abandoned. Suchness is primordially unagitated. Not one thing is that changes by changing in suchness. Also, not one thing can be acquired by appropriating it with desire. The characteristic of the arising of things' own being is its similarity with the arising of the self-originated pristine awareness from the mind. The term similarity means that the thing's own being is the self-originated pristine awareness. Those who see anything else but the self-originated pristine awareness, which is reality, as its sole object, they have given up the pristine awareness and will be unable to encounter the self-originated pristine awareness. The names of those who hold that objects are to be given up and terminated are unknown. For 7 lifetimes they have forsaken the self-originated pristine awareness after it took them 3 eons to practice in accord with the two truths, the ultimate and the conventional truth. And after they have entered the door of signlessness and performed the three purifications, after they have entered the door to all limbs of enlightenment, and after they have performed the stages of samadhi complemented with rituals, after they have entered the door to the non-duality of wisdom and skill in means, after they have lived in accord with the unoriginated wisdom and skill in means, after they have contemplated themselves as being without inherent nature in their appearance, and after they have striven hard after the realization of the 5 rituals, along with their ingredients and peripherals, and the way of the vows, they still will remain for 600,000 years at the level of a wisdom holder, to perform without any distraction a meditation aiming at achieving the manifestation of joy. But even when they have reached the manifestation of joy, they will yearn anew for their own mind. Only after 1,000 eons will they for the first time find the sameness of all things in the non-conceptual nature. O great Sempa Dorje, how you yourself should teach my unerring lore. O the sentient beings such as gods and humans are of coarse intelligence. Due to their nature which draws their senses toward the objects, these ignorant beings are content with whatever they are taught. If you don't teach them that the great unerring and definitive lore, they will be satisfied with knowing that truth and falseness are two, after they were instructed in the ultimate and conventional truth, which is a teaching about causes and results, and in need of interpretation. For eons they will remain in a state where they believe in the duality of truth and falseness. For this reason, you must first teach about one's own mind as being without error. When they have been introduced through your teaching to this path of no error and no striving, they will immediately abide in a state of no striving. They will meet the path of no striving. They will meet the meditation that does not need meditating. By abiding in bliss without striving for it, they will acquire it. They will abide in their own mind in an honoring and definitive manner. The ability of spontaneous self-perfection, which cannot be sought, stipulates that there is no need for developing bodhicitta, following the path, practicing the bodhisattva stage, contemplating doctrinal views, observing the vows and morality. O great bodhisattva, teach this lore. Those who want to accomplish this teaching, which is a defining characteristic of this world, must not meditate on deities as an act of bodily performance, nor must they utter mantras as words, as acts of their voice, nor must they contemplate the lucid character of meditation as an act of their mind. Such she spoke. This is the 55th chapter of the all-creating sovereign, mind of perfect purity, which explains that all existing things are nothing but the mind of perfect purity.